apparently we're not going to be streaming on Twitch today. It had a menu thing. It used to give me an option to select it, and so something it went away. So anyway, uh, again, sorry for the complications. What we're doing today is that Alien Day is around the corner. By the way, guys, really quickly, how's the audio on the microphone? Can people hear me? Because last time we were streaming, people were complaining about the level of the audio not being great, and my dear friend Going Ape Costume jumped online and helped me set this up. And it turned out the volume on my computer was just too low, so making sure that people can hear me. Hey, Toyota Echo, good morning. Thank you for joining us. Good morning, everybody. It does sound good. All right, fantastic. Great. Let me scoot this down a little bit. There we go. Okay. What we're doing today is I am working on the Colonial Marine helmet pattern. I made a prototype. I'll show you guys real quickly. This is my bucket I'm working on. I'm looking at it. I'm thinking I realize this might be a bit too big. Again, it's all prototyping and building, but I did build the little lobster shell things that go on the back of the helmet themselves. They're pretty easy. My friend actually had access to one of the original helmets, so of course I just very quickly just put foil and tape and stuff on it, made some patterns on it, and yeah, now I'm looking at this. This is way too big. This piece, it is a little bit big on the helmet, so that needs to be brought down just a little bit. Indeed. Okay. So, it's louder than it was last time. Sounds good. Okay. Yeah, Becky told me how to crank it up a little bit, so it's quite up a bit. Let me just turn it on just a little bit. There you go. So it doesn't peak out so much when I'm talking. Excellent. Okay, let's show you. Yeah, it's really funny because I built it, looks great, but when I put it on and look at the helmet in the video, this headpiece here, which they have in the show, it's a bit high, and it doesn't, a little bit more of a roundness to it too. So that I'll have to redo as well. See, you never stop learning. Okay. Oops. Sorry guys, I have to fix the overhead camera really quickly here. Come on. Let me get some tape on this, guys, real quick. Hold on. Let me just fix something. Sorry, guys. I'll turn this for you, bro. Move the microphone. There's this camera mount thing is twisting, and it's not supposed to, so I'm just going to tape it up real quick. So, sorry for the technical difficulties. Alright, wrap here, wrap. It's not gonna, yeah, it's gonna keep it from moving. Good, good, good. All right. Got that. All right. So we can loosen this. It's moving a little bit, but not as much as it used to. All right. Let's go overhead. All right, got that. Bring this out a little bit like this. I like it when it's on the edge of my table, right about there. Okay, great. All right, guys, this is the helmet pattern I've been working on. And this is my prototype. I made it and I liked it, and now I'm looking at it again. There's things I want to change on it, but the basic overall helmet is good. This was the first one, and this was and I made this, and this is it's too high. And this is the older pattern. Again, this is the one I made off the original helmet, and I lost it, and I did this, and then I found this, and went, okay, that's why. So this is more accurate to what I want to do. So let's make some notes on this. Let's definitely do and what thickness of foam do we want to do? I think that was 8 mil, right? I think it was 8 mil on that. Yeah, let's do this. Now let's call it. This will be 8 millimeter. This is the we'll call it the Marine helmet. There's it's not Ellen's head. It's Marine helmet forehead. Forehead. Got it. Okay. This is the earpiece mount, which I like. I think this was the original one. Yeah, hold on, wait a minute. Go with that. These are the behind the head. This is all patterned out too. This is this piece right here. That's the clamshell. Hey everybody, real quickly, guys, thanks so much. Everybody saying we can hear you loud and clear. You guys can thank Going Ape Costume because you jumped on. The volume level on my computer for some reason was really low. Everything else, the OBS was working. I had to get on my computer and actually turn up the volume on my computer. So the volume was really low. So we cranked it up so everybody can hear me now, which is great. I want to announce that the Space Force Guardians had their first Ranger School graduate. So does that make him our first Space Ranger? Our first graduate of the galaxy? Call sign Buzz. Once you announce our first Space Force Guardian had their first Ranger School graduate. Ranger, I didn't know it was a Space Force graduate thing. That's awesome. This dude graduated last week. He has a square jaw like Buzz. Ooh, okay. Unfortunately, I wanted to do some things. So what we're going to do, now I'm thinking about it. These patterns are all scattered, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to write. I want to put them onto a poster board sheet, and because the things I really liked, but I have to remake this helmet. We'll probably do that today. Let's do that because I made the helmet, and now I'm looking at this the forehead piece. I'm not really happy with it. Now I look at it, it's too big. Hey Ted, I've been waiting on this for a long time, everybody. For those prop shop. Hey James, how you doing, man? You mean waiting for the alien Colonial Marine helmet? I think I talked about this years ago. Yeah, I just one day I did it. I'm like, why I waited so long to do this? And now the alien days are around the corner. The Army has a Ranger School, which candidates for the Air Force are sent to. Oh, interesting. Did not know that. Thanks, Kathy. James, how have you been doing? I haven't seen you, talked to you in a while. As you see, I don't stream on Twitch so much anymore. I had a simulcast thing set up, and I think I updated my OBS, and it made it disappear. So Peter, my assistant, helped me set it up, and now it's gone. So I got to figure out how to do that again. Ugh. Anyway, okay. So now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, let's do that. Let's go ahead and let's put all these pieces back in the folder, and we're going to focus on today on making the helmet. I want to remake this helmet part. So hold on. We'll take these details, because what I'm going to do, guys, eventually I'm working the bugs out of this pattern, and once it's done, I'm going to do a video of me assembling it, and then we'll make the pattern available in the shop. My buddy John, oh John, the modifier is here. I realized, you know what we could do on the helmet. My friend Steve came by, and of course I took photographs and measurements, and I traced it on a piece of paper, and I lost the piece of paper that had the tracings for the accuracy of the size. But in the in the movie Aliens, when they have an infrared visor in their helmets. So I wanted to do research, because when I go to make this helmet pattern available, I'd like to offer that as well. And there's a company in England that sells them. There's a lot of alien groups, but they're mostly in London. And they're out there, and they sell these kits. And they have one, and it's expensive, and it's hard, So anyway, but I looked at it and thought, we could do that. So I photographed it and do some measurements on it, and I've send it to you, John. I think that we can make a 3D file that people could download and make the infrared holder. The one thing I have to work on is it's a sliding mount they put inside the helmet, so they grab it and it pulls down over their right eye. It goes pulls down over the right eye, and it's but yeah, I got photographs of it, and I'll send it to you so you can take a look at it, and then we can work the bugs out. And again, it doesn't have to be 100% accurate, because but when I finally saw it, it's bigger than I thought it was. But it's super cool. There's a clear lens with a laser cut. They did like an etching on it, so when you have LEDs, so it lights up, it has little graphics on it and stuff. I'm good, thanks, buddy. Had a few things go on, and a career change, so I've been mostly busy times. You're on busy on yours. Yeah, I'm sorry. But it goes. But it's great to catch up, dude. No worries, man. Yeah, I understand. If you need any help, let me know if I have one of those kits. If you need any help with that, let me know. I'll have one of those kits. Do you know those kits I'm talking about, James? The infrared visors? Yeah, they're kits. And I'd like to get one. Hey, is it Mexico K? Guys, I'm so great with falling bad with names. Master K. Welcome, guys. Thank you back. Welcome back. Good to see you. I owe one. Oh. Yeah, if you could do me a favor. I had one. My buddy had over. I just need, if you could lay it down on a grid, photograph it, different angles on a grid, so we can use it as a reference to build from. Because I'd like to, I could buy one, but I just like, it's, Master K? Got it. All right. It is. Perfect. Thank you. I got it right. All right. Let's get back to business, guys. Let me get, let's bring this camera up a little bit higher so you guys can see the entire table, right? Let's move this, so put it in. Yeah, tell you what, let's get this stuff off the table and let's do this right. Hold on. It's gonna all go back. This is the helmet. We just need this. We need that. This all can go back in the folder. Don't lose anything. I can't believe I traced all that stuff and I lost it. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and make this. Let's get the. Let's do 8mm foam. Let me grab that. Yeah, 8mm there. Right. Okay, one thing I want to do before is that I want to get the notch cutter and cut the notches on my my helmet forehead piece, because you want to make sure to line that on the helmet like that. See, it drives me crazy. Like sometimes the notch cutter works and sometimes it doesn't. It's like, why does it do that? It drives me nuts. All right. Okay. Oops, sorry guys. So we're going to go ahead and trace this out with the white Uniball. Sorry. Right, that's the front. Actually, I number these patterns. So this is number 1, 2, 3, and we should make this number 4. So let's do that real quick. Huh? Mm-hmm. Let me trace. All right. Yeah, tell you what, that's number 2. That's left. So let's go ahead and just flip this and do the number 2 right as well. Let's go, just do them both. Say number 2, right? Hey guys, real quick. Oh, focus. Always freaks out when it does that. Why does it do that stuff? There you go. Really quickly, I want to catch up with chat. No worries, perfect. No sweat. Oh, Modifier goes, I'm sure we can do that. Fantastic modifier. I'm pretty sure, yeah. I know your skill set, sir. I know you can do it. The modifier will supply measurements, etc. when you get those reference image for Ted to help you out too. Oh, fantastic. Thank you. Hey, guys, really quick, it goes, how's it going, Ted? I hope it's good in your neighborhood. Hey, guys, really quickly, a huge shout out to my friend Much Props. It's in chat. Much Props. Woo. He is also a great creator, guys, and fellow maker. And if you guys aren't following him, please click on him and give him a follow. He does great stuff. He's a machine, and he just did. Oh, speaking of that, Much Props. Let's talk about Fallout. How great is that show, right? If you guys haven't seen yet, I worked on that. I did some stuff for it. I helped make the rad roach, and then we did the gem limb thing, the mechanical meat grinder attaches to a guy's foot. I posted pictures of the roach, but I'll be posting today. I'll post pictures of the gem limb, the mechanical limb. You stick like a metal attachment to somebody's foot. Yeah, I love it because it's just so messed up. Oh, today I'm going to go on a binge. Becky's going to binge it. I'm not binging it. I've been doing an episode a day. I've been kind of spreading it out. There's 3 left. But I'm really digging the show. I was happy to see they were smart to write new characters on new different storylines, but it takes place in the Fallout universe. So all the stuff they're gonna run into. So it's great for us as game players to watch it. So we have little hints of things. Like I was trying to explain to my wife that I knew that the Vault's no good. Like they're just bad people, the Vault. And she's like, what? Like I like the show's probably gonna get into a little bit more of how corrupt the Vault Tech thing is. How it's all just messed up. Okay. Right. Oh, you think about building the limb? Much props. Hold on, I'll send you some pictures. If you want to build the limb, I'll send you some pics. I didn't get much pictures of the thing was so funny about this is, like most shows that work at the prop house, we had a crazy deadline and we were rushing to get that thing done, and we barely had time. I was like getting it paint work. It's a prop, and then they wanted the guy to wear it. We're like, what? It's like there's a lot of information that was miscommunicated. So then it went from a prop to something that somebody actually wore. So the foot wasn't really designed to have a foot in it. So we had to take the mold and make a rubber one, and we had to take a slipper and we had to take a shoe on a belt sander and grind the sole down enough to get a shoe in there. Yeah, it was ridiculous, but it worked. And we were laughing because we just did one. We're like, they only want one? What's going on? So we realized whoever's going to wear it doesn't last very long. So, right? Yeah, me too. I paced myself because you'll burn through it. I like having a show that I enjoy, and it gives me some. For all you kids out there, when I watch television, it was an episode, a new one every week. So you had to wait a week, and it made you kind of wait and look forward and get anticipated for the show, and I liked it, and that's how we'd watch shows. You build a relationship with these shows, and then now it's just like you watch it, binge it, done, next. It's ridiculous. So I like. So when the show came out, I was happy. They put them all up, but I just do an episode at a time. So although there's some nights I'll do 2 in a row, but I cut it off at 2. Like, stop. All right. Sorry, guys. Let's get back to this. All right. Now we're going to do the... again, if you guys notice when I'm tracing stuff, it's good to use as much foam as possible and try not to waste foam, especially when you're working with the high quality foam. And speaking of high quality foam, the foam we're using today is Cosplay Pros foam. If you're going to be doing some shopping and looking for some quality cosplay foam, Cosplay Pros. Go to my website, eviltedsmith.com. On my supply list is the Cosplay Pros link. And when you click on that link, you can buy your foam, and in return, I get kickback. Get a little bit of sales out. Hey Neil, what's up, man? Good morning. All right, let's get back over here. All right, let's get as close as I can. Trace it. Mm-hmm. All right, got that. We flip it to the other side. All right, here we go. Fantastic. All right. Right, let's get our knife. Hey guys, real quickly. Man, I'm always so blown out on this camera angle. Focus. Really quickly, somebody was asking me, good morning. Kevin says, what pattern are you using? Whose rather? Oh, my pattern. Kevin. This is Steve. Is this Steve? Sorry. Some guys on my screen. Get some stuff up. There's crap on my screen. Hold on. What is that? Oh, good job, Ted. There's some stuff stuck on my screen. Anyway, we're making a Colonial Marine helmet, which is my pattern. It's still in the prototype stages. I built one, and I'm already looking at it now, and I want to make it again. So before we go past this, let's cut this out first. Get some light on the subject. There you go. And when I'm cutting, guys, you're making sure the blade's upright because we're doing 90 on these cuts. Oop. There. Got it. Okay. All right. Let's go through here. All right. Hold on for a second. I gotta double check my number 3 here. That's left. All right. And that's right. Okay, making sure. Left, right. This is going to be the bottom edge of the helmet, and what I'm going to do for that, I'm going to cut them as a bevel. Just to... And the reason I do that, because when you have the helmet, you won't see the thickness of the foam. Make it look like it's a metal helmet. So again, more 90 here. All right. Oh, really quickly, it says, who's rather, oh, Stevens, that's right. Oh, no, oh, you mean SKS. You mean Stevens, oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you say SKS now and you're talking about. No, Steven is doing the Colonial Marine armor, which I was like, yay, because I have a Colonial Marine armor. I have one, I was thinking about doing it, and what stopped me from doing it, because it's a lot of work. And it's not, it's just like, I don't know if I have the time to dedicate just to one set of armor. So, Steven was doing it, I reached out to him and said, hey, look, dude, I want to make a helmet. I said, you can do the armor. I said, do you mind if I do the helmet? And I don't want to step on any toes, because, I mean, not like it's like he owns it, but just out of respect, because he was the one doing it. I've always wanted to do it. And he said, yeah. He goes, Steven's going to do the kit. I think Steven said he's going to focus more on just getting an actual helmet and then getting the kits, like the kit parts to make his own helmet or make parts of it. But he wants to do like a kit version of that. And I thought, okay, cool. Because I said, me, I want to make a Colonial Marine helmet, but I want to make everything out of foam with a couple 3D printed parts, like the camera and the eyesight thing being 3D printed. And the camera you can get on Thingiverse or Thingery, right? Thingiverse, I think it is, right? Yeah, Thingiverse is it. Okay, let's get back to it. Sorry. But yeah, Steven is doing armor, which is dope. So it's gonna be great. Yeah, not Starship Troopers, but both. He called Colonial Marines. Yeah, Starship Troopers too are great. He's doing that as well. But he's doing the alien armor right now. He's working on it. You guys can see the pictures he's posting, which is great. I'm glad that he's doing that, because I'm gonna make a foam helmet. That. Cut that out. And again, beveled edge on this one. Now you'll see there's a little curve to it, and I don't want to lose that. I want to keep that curve in there, because that does help with the helmet. Here, let's get a smaller blade for that too. Because you want that curve. That's for the lip of the helmet. Because the M1 military helmet does have a bit of a flare to the bottom edge. All right. Right. Getting the bevel the edge. Yeah, I want to keep that. See, it's got that weird curve. I don't want to lose that. So let's start from up here. Let's start here and use the craft knife because you can get a tighter curve. Like that. Same thing. Cut this bevel real quick here. Hold on. Get this edge. That. All right. There we go. Good. Nice. So our next step is we're going to... Oh, wait, no, got to cut this guy out. Hold on. Do this still. Now, this is the helmet forehead. This is all 90, but I want the bevel in this. So, same thing. We're coming like this. Cut this bevel. This is a pretty tight curve, so let's use the craft knife here. I want to keep those edges nice and round. So, turn. Like that. Perfect. All right. Now again, this is going to kick up, but I want it to blend in the edge, so we're going to go ahead and do a bevel cut on this. Let's sharpen that first. There. All right. We have that. And hold on, we got a couple more pieces we got to cut out. Set these aside. Let's pick up some scrap. Now, when it comes to foam scraps, I throw. I used to keep a lot, and I realized my house becomes overrun with crap. So I keep like this, anything about the size of my hand. I'll keep this. Anything else like that, I throw away. But this guy, about the size of my hand, that's a keeper. All right, same drill. We're going to cut these, the top, the right and the lefts. And it's just... Again, you can see these little curves when on a pattern. You don't want to lose that. It's very important. This will be the edge. We're going to bevel this real quick. Bottom of the helmet. Same thing here. Bevel the edge. That and here's the sharpener. Right. There's that slight curve. I don't want to lose that. So I take my craft knife, keep that curve. All right. All right, that's good. Then we take my big blade, put it in here. Then we finish the rest out. Let's see, now we're down to this curve. Can change blades, drop in here with a smaller knife, come here, and just round that off a little bit like that. Good. All right. Bevel cut here. And that. See, that's a keeper. Back here, bevel cut. There we go. Oop, little bevel cut here. Start here with the craft knife. Get that curve like that. Don't want to lose it. Keep it going like that. Open it back up. Put my big knife in. As you guys see, I'm taking my time when I cut. I go nice and slow, follow my line. No rush. Like that. There you go. All right. Got right and lefts. So now I've got these. Our next thing we're going to heat curl these guys. I guess real quickly, I want to catch up with chat real fast. Let's turn this so I'm not getting so blown out all the time. Yeah, it's better. We catch up with no Starship Trooper. I think both are called Colonial Marines. Oh, okay, interesting. But I know, but Steven is making a Colonial Marine armor for the aliens. Do you have any plans for a convention in Texas? With school about a month from me being out, I would love to come and see you in person. Oh, dude, much props. Are you kidding me? I'd love to. It's weird with conventions. It's pretty much don't call us, we'll call you kind of thing. I've been going to conventions for some years now, and COVID destroyed everything, and now it's slowly picking back up again. So I was like, hey, I talked to my assistant Peter, and we're like, hey, let's be proactive. Let's get out there. Like, let's start, instead of having cons come to us, let's go reach out to conventions. So we started emailing all these conventions, Repop and Chicago, and going to all these cons, and they're just like, there's really no way to reach them. It's really hard. They make it almost impossible to get a hold of them. And it's kind of a thing where they kind of come to you, you don't go to them. So if you guys would like me to come to a convention in Texas, much props on you guys, write to them and say, hey, we'd love to have Ted as a guest. I was at ACON 1 year. It was great. I had a blast. Peter and I went out there for ACON, and I met the guys from the podcast. They were fun. I actually did their 800th episode, but the early days they were. I was at ACON, and it was a big Texas convention out there. It was a lot of fun. I did that. But yeah, it's I want to go, and so guys, you just got to get them out there. I appreciate that advice. Got too many scraps as well, right? He says, well, I got a bolt, buddy. Okay, don't worry, James. I get catching up for those images. Yes, I have some images too, but yeah, definitely send me what you have, and we'll talk shop. Neil said Ted got married and had to throw away. Dude, that's the truth. I had a ton of stuff I collected over the years, and I got married. I'm like, I got to make room for the kids and the family. So, would be great to see guys. I would love to go to Dragon Con. I went to Dragon Con when I was single. And there's a reason for that, because all I had to worry about was me, and so I could leave my house and go. But it's like, to go to Dragon Con, it's expensive. And with the economy right now, with food and rent and stuff like that, I can't justify going to a con just for fun when my family is struggling. Like we're all just getting by. It's like it's just so damn expensive now. Like, I mean, we're not broke, but it's like you just can't. You got to be really, really, really careful with your spending. And I have to say, I'm very, very proud of my family because we all have we things we used to do. We're all like put a brakes on, and we're just kind of like, let's talk about what we need to see. Like, so there's all these plans about when it comes to money, spending money and doing things. We have to be very careful what we do. And I love Dragon Con, but it's like for out of state, for people who are local, I love you guys having a blast. For me to fly in and then get a hotel room, it all adds up. It's really expensive. Oh, uh, Master K says, Is there a benefit to a knife and the bandsaw? A bandsaw to me, I like it. I use a bandsaw when the foam's really thick. Um, so funny. My bandsaw, there's these little bearings, these little wheel bearings that keep the blade from twisting. When you have a bandsaw, and down there's little bearings that hold the blade so it doesn't twist when you're pushing. And for some reason, somebody gave me that bandsaw. I loved it because it had a deep throw. It's like, I think it's like 14. It's a really deep throw, so I can get foam in there. It's really nice, right? Really wide. But the downside is that there's no bearings on them. So I've been trying to shop to find bearings, holder stabilizers for the blade because that's one of the main reasons I don't use the bandsaw as much. But normally, I just like the thinner foam. I like cutting with a knife because it's fast and it's clean. Because the bandsaw leaves edge like a teeth blade to it. And I've just done it for so long. I'm faster with hands. But if I have to do multiple stuff or thicker foam, I always use a bandsaw. But the thing that drives me nuts with my bandsaw is I need some kind of stabilizer for the blade. Um, I live 10 minutes away from there with a con, and it's held, and it's still expensive, right? Because the hotels, dude, the hotels are high-end hotels. They're not like a Regal, like a Holiday Inn or something like that. They're like high-end hotels because it's a tourist destination, so they have these high-end hotels, and trying to get there is like, it's insane. The bearings, yeah, they're hard to adjust properly. Dude, I don't have any bearings at all on that one, and I know there's somewhere out there, but unless I can go to a machine store, because I'm seeing all this stuff online, and I've been shopping for them online, like look at the company, it makes mine's a Craftmaster. It's a Craftmaster bandsaw, but that particular model, I've been trying to find bearings, and every time I look at them, I don't know if that's going to fit. I like to see it in person so I can touch it. And when you try to buy things online, it's all a crapshoot because what you see in the picture and what you get, it's always kind of like, wait, what? Like, I miss the days of just touching things when I'm shopping for something that needs to be that precise. I know I'm old and stuff, but sometimes it's the wave of the future. I know that, but it's just a pain in the ass sometimes. Just not being able to go to a store and pick something up. I miss Radio Shack so bad, guys. Just now, if you do something, you run out of something, you're screwed. You just got to order it and wait. Is there any suggestions as a fine tooth or? Oh yeah, you can. You just use steel blades. What for using a bandsaw? You just get the steel blades. There's bandsaw blades for steel, and what makes this? They have really fine teeth. And when you get a bandsaw blade, it's designed to cut metal. It's great for foam because it's just super clean edges. Matter of fact, I think Bill Duran has a video on that, but we talked about that. It's like, so get a nice bandsaw blade to cut metal. The teeth on it, it's great because it never gets dull because you're cutting foam. It's great. It lasts forever, because you're not cutting metal with it. You're cutting foam, and it's designed to cut metal, so the thing lasts forever. I think it's what I have on mine right now. Is an old metal blade. Kathy, I do that too. I'm always like, I find it on Amazon, find out the brand, who makes it, and I go and try to find it somewhere else. Because I hate Amazon so much. But yeah, I sometimes I'll find something and then find it somewhere else. I can actually find it cheaper sometimes. Okay, let's. All right, guys, really quickly, I'm going to go ahead and let's heat this up. Where's my slab of marble? Some resin in this here. Look. Okay. Not marble, Ted. Wood, you knucklehead. Don't get marble, get wood. Oh, there it is, my heat board. Sorry, guys, I'm all over the place here. Overhead. Ta-da! There it is. Okay. Thanks really quickly. As much props do you? Much props. So I take it you're based in Texas. You said, if you're still here, much props. Your shin guards you did for your Red Hood really inspired me. So I'm making some shin guards for the. I did the space soldier character with the chrome visor helmet. I know, like my leg armor, and I saw yours, so I'm gonna remake mine, kind of based on what you did, but making my own template. But kind of like got inspired by what you did. Oh, I worked for Amazon for a while. Terrible employer. Yeah, they're notorious. They're like, there's not much good things to say about them these days. Okay, let's do some heat forming. Let me get my acrylic dome here. Hold on. Oh, the dome. Yeah, there it is. All right. Overhead. This is my acrylic dome. What we're going to do is we're going to heat these guys up really quick. Now when heating these guys up, I want to curl more this edge because these guys, oops, sorry, here. When they go together, they have a slight curve to them, so they don't need to be heat curled so much this way, as more this way. So the edge is kind of more. So I'm going to focus on curving that edge more than I do this edge. If that makes sense to you guys, I'll show you. Like this and curl, and must focus on that edge mostly. See, what I'm doing is I'm mostly curling this edge and then keeping that kind of slight curl like that. So when you glue it, curl that way, but don't that way. All right, here we go. So same thing this time around. There we go. That's good. go. Got that. Good, good, good. Excellent. All right, now the thing is mostly to kind of curl this guy a little bit like that, but I want to do is curl this edge a little bit higher here. So I want to bend this up like this, like that. See, that's the lip of the helmet, and I find it's better to get this to kick out a little bit more, so when you glue it together, some more, get that little lip forming on the front here of the M1 helmet. Alright, curl this. That, see. That curl. Same thing, heat up a little bit. And I curl that guy up a little bit. All right, looking good. Let's start gluing. And my glue is let's start with these guys first. We got our left and right number 2. That. All right, let that dry. Oops, sorry guys. What we get back to is as we're talking. Wait, so Just catching with. Sorry, guys. I'm catching with chat. I'm off. I'm actually out of the loop on that conversation. Really quickly. Back to the Fallout show. Being a huge fan of Fallout, I saw they had the Pip Boys, of course, and they kept the look of the classic Pip Boy, but streamlined it, made it a little more modern, made it like more of an updated silver metallic metal looking thing, and I'm like, and of course I said, I wonder if they're available, and lo and behold, they do. They're on the Bethesda website for like $200. So I was like, yeah, it's cool, but not $200 cool. So. Oh, Becky goes, I'm working. Yeah, Becky, I saw that you're working on your Star Blazer. I was wondering what that was from, but you're doing that character. Hey, good evening from Italy, Ted. Oh, hello. Welcome. How you doing? Thank you for joining us, Italy. In Sidro. Oh my God. Sorry, guys. I'm so great with foam and bad with names. Isidro. Oh, dude. If my wife was here, it's based off. Oh, the art, the fan art. I saw that. Yeah, Becky. It's very cool. Oh, sorry, I'm just picking some crap off my glue bot. All right. Well, guys, for people just joining us, we're doing the Colonial Marine helmet right now. Let me see overhead real quick. Let's see how the glue's drying. I didn't put a lot on one pretty fast, so this is the right and left. What do you do is line these guys up. I start with the bottom edge, line the registration marks, make sure the top edge touches first, come back around. And people always know that the secret to good seams is gluing it right the first time. Just being very careful when you line things up, making sure the edges touch first. And like that. Perfect. Nice. Okay, perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Okay, that's the left side of the helmet. Let's move on to the right. Same drill. Line it up. Again, touch those top edges first. And what I mean that is I'm tilting it. When you guys look here, I'm tilting it like this when I'm touching. So you know that for a fact the top edges are touching first. And that's what helps you line up your seams. And when doing that, make sure your registration marks line up too. Keep it nice and even. Just be careful, no rush. There you go, like that. Like this, come up, come up, come up. And done. Look at that, see? So we have the right and left of our helmet. Now we have the top of the helmet. Oh, catch up with chat goes CMDR says, "Hello, sir. I'm watching you. I am watching to your creation for creations for some years. I've really loved your crafts. Do you have any? Do you have something about a stalker costumes? Stalker, is that a? Do you have something about a stalker costumes? Don't know the stalker costume. Is it a game or something? Not sure. Anyway, so guys, I can pick this glue real quick. Oh, there's no glue in this. Is there glue in this? No, there's not glue. Oh, sorry. All right, let's apply glue to this. Our top piece here. All right, guys, get this going. that. All right. Let those guys dry. Yeah, Star Blazers is really old. It's an old, yeah, it's an old anime, like 70s. I remember as a kid, I remember seeing ads stuff for that because we had Star Blazers, we had Captain Harlock. There's a lot of stuff that we had old anime. We had Astro Boy. It was the first. Astro Boy was the first Japanese cartoon to invade America in 1963. It was the same year I was born, which was I was thinking about having a tattoo of him on my arm. But then I just forgot about it. So if I keep forgetting about it, it makes me realize I really don't need it. Hello from Russia. I really like your channel, and I learned a lot. Oh my God, thank you. Satogush Grin. Again, everybody great with phone, bad with names. Thank you so much, Russia. Another place I would love to come to. Russia someday. Maybe not right now, but when some of the smoke clears. But thank you so much for joining me today on my stream. Yeah, we're going to get this, put this helmet together, and I'm working. This is all, right now, we're prototyping a Colonial Marine helmet. Once you get the patterns, I made one, as you guys can see right here. The helmet I liked, this is good, but I screwed up on this, it's too big. After looking at it for a couple of days, I'm like, I need to remake this. And so, yeah, I looked at pictures of the actual helmet, so I modified it a little bit so it's a little more, so I'm going to remake this helmet. I made the other parts for it, and we'll get back to that soon, but right now, we're going to do this. Let's see how the glue's doing. Almost dry. Do I have that one up too? I don't think I do. Nice. Hold on, guys. All right. Here we go. Moment of truth. We're going to start with the front. You guys can see right here. This is why we heat curled it, so it's going to stick a little bit better. It's going to be a little trickier because of the angle it's at, but we're still going to start with the top edges and just push, making sure. Come on. Stick. Line those guys up like that. Good. Touch. That. This. Get that. Good. See, now I get that lip sticking out. It's like I want it to. That. Again, follow that and make sure that top edge touches first. Keep your eye on your registration marks. Like that. And that. That. And same thing, there's a little bit of a curve here, and you want to make sure those guys touch the edges first. Like that. Push. And you see, got a little bit of a kick out, which is good. Just what I wanted. Nice. Okay, looking good. Excellent. All right. All right, this is the front. Oh, see, come on, stick. Okay, and so I'm gonna line these guys up. So again, I'm gonna glue these guys first. We're gonna do the left side here first. I love the glue pot. I like the brush. You apply glue quickly. I know some people like using the glue bottle, and it's not. Again, there's no right or wrong way to do it. It's whatever you're comfortable with. I'm just so comfortable with the brush because I can put it on very quickly. And I did that because I worked at the prop house and we had to do things so quickly that I found a brush sped things up for me. I could just put the glue down really fast. Mm-hmm. All right. Where's my foam scrap? Oh, here's. Got some foam scraps in here just to smooth this glue out a little bit. Sometimes you get the glue on a little too heavy. You go back in with the foam scrap and smear it out like that. Because the thinner it is, the faster it dries. Looking good, guys. My mission today is I've been watching. Oh, I've been watching since, and also and subscribe to your Instagram. Fantastic, thank you. Yeah. If you guys can follow me, also if you have any questions, you guys can reach out to me on my Instagram. You can direct message me there as well too. Sometimes I like it when people come to my my website. You can get on my mailing list. As a matter of fact, if you people are here and it's your first time watching, please hit that subscribe button and go to my website eviltedsmith.com, where I have all my patterns and I have my guys can get on my mailing list. And I like when people get on my mailing list because therefore I can keep emailing you guys and tell you what's coming up next and what's going to be happening. And right now, literally this Tuesday coming up is I'll be streaming live from the Scum and Villainy Cantina here in Hollywood, California. We're going to be doing our first live hands-on workshop at the bar. And so we had 25 spaces available. They're all booked up. So for people who can't make it to the bar, you can definitely watch it on my live stream. So we'll be doing that. It'll be a lot of fun. So it's going to be, I can't wait. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be one of many workshops we're going to be doing. This is going to be my first one. We're going to do the helmet, but there's other things I want to do down the road, some different helmets and different pieces and props. And I think the glue, a little bit, oh, I think it's great. Still tacky, hold on, give a couple more minutes. And then we're gonna, sorry guys, I'm just hanging out, waiting for glue to dry and drinking coffee. Again, everybody, much props, I'm sure he's gone now, but I would say that anybody wants me at your local convention, write to your convention, your local con, and let them know that you'd like to have me as a guest. Because we tried. I reached out to a bunch of conventions and found out they're next to impossible to get a hold of. And they don't know what value that I bring, because most conventions bring in voice actors or actors. But for you creative people, they want makers and creative people at some cons, and you got to show the convention that you like to have creative people as well too, because there's cosplayers, there's some kind of like cosplay rock stars and that go around and just sit there and sign 8x10s, but I like to do, meet with people and do demonstrations and bring everything in my booth, have a little bit of merch I sell at the table to kind of make it worth my trip. But it's just love engaging with fellow makers. I like engaging with people, so that's the thing if we can. So if you do like to have me at your convention, please reach out to your con and let them know you'd like me as a guest. Okay, I think we're ready. Let's do this. All right, we're going to start here with the front. Right, touch the edge like this. You can bend a little bit to get that first edge touching like this, and then come down. Oop, got a little bit off here. Hold on, stay on target. like this. All right. Like that. Line up around the seam. Come on, buddy. Come on. Yeah, push and pull a little bit sometimes. Get that to line up. Perfect. Like that. Like that. Sorry, pull, choose contact. Ah, there you go. Nice. See, you can see the helmet coming together. Look at that. Almost there. Now, sometimes if the glue starts pulling away because it's not completely dry, that happens. You just go back and push it back together. Like this is a bit of an issue. It doesn't quite. I might change the pattern and take out some of the steepness of it because it's not quite sticking. So I'm gonna have to fix that a little bit. Modify the pattern a little bit. All right, let's do the other side. This, got that. Hold on, guys. Got that. Got some foam scraps. Again, I just do this to make sure that glue gets smeared in nice, thin, and even. All right. You have some excess, just wipe it off. Good. Same thing here too. Take this. Glue, spread it out. All right. Wipe off the excess like that. Got it. All right. Give that a couple minutes, let that dry. Sip some coffee. Just so you know, I finished the photo shoot yesterday on my. Oh, fantastic! I know unfortunately, it's like we're not on Twitch. I could post pictures, but thank you. Yeah, definitely check it out. On Instagram. LFAM is starting as people using what they have. A hard time with materials and crafting, and they are expensive for the average resident and hard to find. Yes. If that becomes an issue, like when I was a young man, I would get cardboard, paper mache. My friend Spicy Thai Design did a knight from Lord of the Rings, the Lich King or whatever his name is, Sauron, from and he just did it all with cardboard and paper mache and glue and stuff. So it's just you have to work with what you can find. And yeah, I know it's kind of a little frustrating, but if you get the next best thing is getting cardboard or poster board and taking wood glue or Elmer's glue and putting on that to make stuff. It's definitely as a kid growing up, I didn't have foam. Foam wasn't introduced to me for like decades. First time commenting, watching wish list, trying vinyl wrap as a method to add metallic looks on props, and it's going okay. Pleased with the results. You know something? That's what the Japanese do on all their characters. In Japan, all the superhero shows and the colored characters, they don't paint their foam. They put vinyl on it, and it's trust me, it's a real technique, and they have a skill set to do it. They could just heat it and stretch it and pull it and wrap it, and they do it so much it makes it very. It is a technique, no doubt about it. it's if you can do it, it's better than paint, but it's just a real technique in its own right. I just seal things and paint it, so. But it's a very cool technique. Good for you, man. Yeah, good. Stick to it. And if you get good enough, do me a favor and make a video on how to do it. Make a tutorial and show us how to do it. All right, let's go back. Let's glue this. Okay, let's start with the front. A little bit of a curve. And line it up like this on the edge and kind of stretch and pull, make sure things line up like that and that. Push, pull, line it up. Sorry, guys. Push and pull to get this thing to line up. Come on, son of a bush. Get it, right. Alright, come on. This guy to line up a little bit better. There we go. Got it. Okay. And then come down, line up the edge. Come on. And then you get this little kickstart, you push in like that. There we go. Alright, got it. Okay, there it is, guys. It's our helmet. Got it start. This is the military M1 helmet blocked out. Now the next thing to do is let this glue dry for at least 45 minutes, and then what I do is because the glue is still a little soft, and if you apply heat to it, it delaminates and starts to come apart. So I'm going to go ahead, let it dry a little bit longer, and then take a heat gun, heat it all up, and then shape it a little bit more like I like, and then we'll move on and put this guy on second. But I want to make sure this is all heat formed first before we glue this guy down like this. That is the plan. All right. All right, guys, everybody, thank you so much for people coming by and hanging out with me today on patterning out the Colonial Marine helmet. As you guys can see, I made it before, and more I looked at it, like you build something, go, that looks pretty good, and then you step away for like a day, and you come back and look at it and go, wait, and then you go look at actual images, and I realize this is a bit too tall, and so it just kind of drove me crazy. So if I want to make this pattern available for you guys to make your own Colonial Marine helmet, I want to get it right. So this is a bit too tall. I liked it. Now I look at it with paint on it. Yeah, I need to tweak it. So I'm going to remake it, fix it, and once we get all the bugs worked out, we'll get it going. So I'm going to say, would you like to make a summer? Oh my God, dude! If you'll make samurai armor, you got to go over to SKS Props. SKS Props. If you go to his website, our YouTube channel, he has samurai armor. He just made it. So yeah. So Stasha Grin, yeah, dude, go to SKS Props. SKS Props on YouTube, and he has tutorials on how to make a samurai armor. And he goes through the lacing, the wrapping. He loves those. He loved the characters, and it was like, I'm so glad he did it, because I like those guys, but again, I'm like, I like him, but not that much. But he did it, so definitely go to him and check him out, because he made a whole blown video, and his patterns are free. I can't afford to do that. He does. I think he makes money from selling the foam. But please, he has a full-blown video on how to build your own samurai and patterns on how to make your samurai helmet. Oh yeah, yeah, he was much props. He came in for a little bit. Yes, and a roller for that large expanse. Yeah, enjoyed. Oh, Alan, thanks, thanks so much, guys. Wrap it up, everybody. Again, for people who just joined me, please subscribe. Jump over to my website, eviltedsmith.com. Get on my mailing list. If you're a creator and you built your own costumes and you have nice photographs of them, you can please submit to Fan Photo Friday. Go to my website, and Fan Photo Friday is a photo album I collect of all the people who send me pictures of their costumes. They've been inspired from watching my videos, and if I select you, I will send you a sticker and a postcard and an autographed letter saying thank you for submitting. So guys, please, if you haven't done that yet, get on there, submit to Fan Photo Friday, because every Friday I post. I haven't done it in a while because a lot of people have not submitted. That's because people don't know about it. I keep reminding people, so sometimes I get busy and I forget to tell people. Fan Photo Friday, check it out. Get on my mailing list. Go to my website and go to my Amazon list and do shopping. So you have my supply list on my website. If you guys see things on the supply list you want to get, click on that link and order through my link. Helps me keep making videos. I get a little bit of kickback from the orders you do on my website. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today, guys. Stay tuned, because hopefully we'll come back and we'll do some more tweaking on this helmet. And once it's done, we're going to make these patterns available. I'll make a tutorial on how to put together, and we'll have the patterns available in my shop. I'm trying to get it done by Alien Day, and I tell you right now, it's probably not going to happen, but I will let people know. I'm working toward it, because I thought it'll be a fun thing, but there's a lot that goes to this helmet, and I don't want to shorthand you guys. I want all the stuff with the camera. I want the infrared lens thing to come down. So thank you for the lessons, Mr. Smith. Lining up for those edges slowly. As a good reminder from me, yes, slow down, girl. Take your time. There's no rush. Thank you. Guys, thank you for streaming, guys. Thank you so much, guys. I'll catch you back next time, Sunday. Every Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, right here on the Evil Ted channel, on Evil Ted Live as well. Oh, guys, don't forget, coming up this Tuesday, at 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, I'll be streaming live from the Scum and Villainy Cantina, which is going to be awesome. Air for Fan Photo Friday. Really? It's not working? Anyone else having issues? I'll have to take a look at Phelan. I'll tell you what, I got to log out. I'll take a look at that. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. All right, guys. Thanks, Phelan. I'll take a look at that. See you guys.